Oh, what's that doing? Oh, I've logged into the telly now, I know. Oh, it's all going wrong. Never mind. Morning, everybody.
Morning.
We're live today from Jansen's fishery for the inaugural F30 event. So if you've not sure what that's about, it's basically 30-minute fishing matches where we've got 8 contestants today. They're all going to take it in turns to fish against each other head to head, and after they've all fished against each other, we should have a sort of makeshift leaderboard, a league as it were, and that will generate 2 semi-finals for us and a final. So last 4, then last 2, and that's what we're covering today here at Jansen's. So at any one time there will be 4 matches as we go through this preliminary sort of round. We're only going to cover the peg 1 and peg 2 to begin with. Well, throughout the whole match actually. When we get to the semi-final, it'll be peg 1, and then obviously the final will be on peg 1 and peg 2 also. So we're not weighing fish today, we're counting fish.
So no keep nets involved?
No keep nets involved. All the anglers have been issued pellets, fishery pellets to fish with. The rules are that the fish has to go into the landing net and then be released. And then after the 30-minute match, we'll have a total number of fish caught. You get 2 points for the win if you beat your opponent, a point for a draw, and then nothing for the loss. And that's will build up the scores on the leaderboard. So we're going to kick off at 1:45, so we're only 3 minutes away from starting.
We've got a list of the competitors today, Mike. We've got...
So first up on peg 1 and 2, we've got Ty Bowen. No, we haven't. Who have we got?
no, we've got...
Sorry, we've got
Oliver Robinson.
Oliver Robinson versus Ty Bowen, haven't we?
Yeah, and then the other competitors today are Max Owen, Rome Frizzell, Sophie Ritchie, Logan Frizzell, Nicola Merchant and Ricky Merchant. And like you said, they'll all rotate, so they'll all get their shot on peg 1 and 2 on film. And we'll keep you informed as we go on, obviously.
Yeah, so we have a series of 30-minute matches all day. So yeah, there's going to be pretty much 9 hours of 30-minute matches.
Yeah.
We're going to have 20-minute break. I think we're going to have 20-minute breaks in between, 15-20-minute breaks in between, and we will have a longer break for lunch so that the lads...
We've got 20 minutes in between matches to allow the anglers to swap pegs.
Yeah, and that gives us a chance just to reset everything.
Yeah. Put new names in on the screen for you.
So Steve just giving
Final
set of instructions to all the anglers, and he'll be around to join us as well. So maybe lots of family members sat watching at home. You can get involved. We can see your comments down by the lake.
Are you live, mate?
We're live.
Right,
Yep.
so we're all getting ready to go. We're on the big countdown for the first round. We're running 1/4 hour late, but we'll catch up with that. And I'll, as soon as this clock whips round to 9:45, we'll be off for the first round. 30 minutes. I'll fill in everybody in the rules as we're going along.
We've just briefly gone across it, Steve.
Yeah, well, Mike's done it. You're all ahead of the game. It's good to be part of a team.
So
We're just waiting for you to give the holler, mate.
Yeah, we're just waiting. I'm just waiting forward to that to tick round to 44, the same as you. I know all the youngsters are absolutely begging for it, and I wish I was having a go, that is for sure. Looks like the maximum amount of fun. All we need some fish now. Well, there we go. Righty-o, ladies and gents, let's start the first one. You're in.
we're counting fish today.
Got half an hour. He's in already.
So we've got referees behind each angler. We're obviously covering pegs 1 and peg 2.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. Peg 3's in already.
Yeah, peg 4's
Logan's
already netted one.
Right, well let's try and just cover peg 1 and peg 2, so
yeah.
else we're going to confuse everybody.
Yeah, so on peg 1 we've got newly crowned Oliver Robinson, top angler, and a unit as well for his size. He's on peg 1, because we're filming basically pegs 1 and 2 all throughout the competition. And on peg 2 we've got Ty Bowen. So we've got, well, it's all Midlands derby, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's only fish need to go into the landing net,
Yeah,
and then they need to be released from the landing net.
released
also.
from the landing net as well.
So we're only counting, we're not weighing.
Ricky Marchant slaughtering it on peg 3. Pegs 3 and 4 are filling the boots up.
Oh, there. Well, try and... We'll keep everybody
We'll put
informed.
the worst 2 pegs on camera.
We've got a leaderboard, which we'll put up at the end of each head-to-head, so that everyone else can see how everyone else has done. But lots of fish here at Jansen's, so we're not going to be shy of action today.
And they've only been given 2 top kits each as well.
Ties in on peg 2.
So it has to. He's
Oh,
lost it.
no, it's straight out again.
They've got to decide whether they want to fish shallow, deep. The only limitation is it's banded pellet only.
Now this could get exciting when we're countdown in with the last minute and it's tight and all that. It's panic stations then, isn't it?
I take it you've got the fish on rod.
Oliver's in, he's straight in and ties in, so that's maybe settled down a bit. I prayed to God we weren't blanking up, picked the worst 2 pegs in. But yeah,
Well, anybody that saw our little video yesterday of the other lake, if you saw
them
it on
elastics are
Facebook.
working well, aren't they?
They look all right,
They look
yeah.
alright, don't they? Thank you, Jack Barwick. That was some comedy of errors. Anybody knows me and Jack, well,
There
you'll
we
know
go.
exactly what I'm talking about.
1 each, straight in there.
Yeah, 1 each. Max is flying, look at him, he's a machine, isn't he, old boy?
So even though we've got coverage of pegs 1 and peg 2, we do have a referee, also keeping count. There's lots of volunteers here today.
Do you want a drink, Kate? Cup of tea or cold one? Oh, you've got
Get involved. You can send your messages so we can see them down here by the lake. It'll be a fun one.
Yeah, it's
Lots
a bit
of
of
fish caught.
So have you told we're like football style where we're 2 points for a win?
no.
Did I not say that?
No.
Have I not?
Well, we've gone 2
probably
points for
sure
a
I
win.
have,
There's
but
no
we'll-
need to go 3. Is a 3 was to
No, no,
encourage.
No, no. Right, yeah, so it's 2 points for a win, point for a draw, obviously, if they catch the same amount of fish, and nothing for finishing last.
And of
So,
course, goal difference or fish difference
yeah,
will play a
so
massive part.
once all 8 anglers have fished against each other, we'll have a bit of a scoreboard, and that'll be the top 4 that go through to the semi-final. We'll pit them against each other, and then that will obviously generate our final 2 anglers to fish the
Yeah.
to be the F30 champion, wouldn't it?
Like an update of their points and
So,
goal difference.
we're obviously going to lose a few fish today.
So it's on the computer, but
So Oliver's in again.
So
Yeah,
plenty
Oliver's-
of fish being caught. Ricky Marchant's a bagging machine, isn't he?
This is going to be quick turnaround.
Young Ricky up.
Yeah.
But then again, he's got a bit of experience at this place. The whole family are the regulars here at
Yeah.
Jansen's.
Morning, Carl. We met Carl yesterday at Woodlands. He says he's excited for this one. It's great to see some young anglers interested in match fishing. Future of the sport. Yeah. Well, was it? What did
Up to, yeah.
Oliver win yesterday to be?
The national championships, I got
So
full
he-
XP.
and then by winning the national championships, he then
He's qualified for Fishermania.
Qualified for Fishermania.
Because Charlie Law already has.
Has
But
he
we can
really? What a lad.
we can get his mum and dad on a little bit later, and
So he'll be fishing against the likes of Jamie Hughes.
yeah, well, no problem with them. It's the youngsters he's got to watch out for.
The fish obviously live down the edge at this venue, so the top kit only
Hey,
is.
living Ricky's peg, he's bagging, isn't he? He looks the part and all, doesn't he, old boy?
Yeah.
How
hero
old's he?
sandwich. This looks cool. Good luck. Yeah, it's going to be a speed fishing match basically for 30 minutes. It's going to be great fun. We're going to, and all the youngsters are well up for this. They're super excited.
They are, aren't they?
So
To be honest with you, think about it from would you fancy go at it for a day?
I just want to stop filming and get the top kit out, Steve. I've wanted to get a top kit out since we got here. But great fun by the looks of it, and such a fantastic venue to do this. Also, pretty much all the fish are the same size, as you can see. So it really is just a fish race. Everything counts. Whatever's caught,
And
So,
You need to sort out the 2-ounce roach, don't you? That's what you need to sort out.
well, they can be just as hard to catch when you want to catch them, can't they? When you want to catch them, you can't, can you?
We'll shout out the fishery owners, Steve. Cause
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
brilliant
yeah.
today.
Jeff and Linda have well and truly looked after us. We got all day. I shall make sure cracking venue for it. Like I say, it's really a baby or the brainchild of me bringing my grandchildren here last year, and hopefully they'll be here later and having an excellent place for youngsters to start.
And if you're anywhere near Jansen's fishery, you can come down and watch also. We've got the barriers up. You're more than welcome to come stand behind. Come and watch the event. The cafe's open, the tackle shop's here.
Cheer on the juniors.
Yeah, cheer on the juniors. We're all set up. We've got a little seating area. If you want to come and say hello, come down to Jansen's and say hello.
Oliver's in again. And like I say, the bottom line is it's a round robin contest. All 8 anglers will be fishing against each other at least once. They'll swap over the pairs of pegs that they're in.
Ties in as well.
Yeah, they'll swap over the pegs, so they'll all have a crack, at least one crack on live on film on pegs 1 and 2. So you said, and after 7 rounds we'll have a league winner, 2nd, 3rd and 4th, and we'll have a couple of semi-finals on pegs 1 and 2, and the grand final, well, will it be about 5:30? I don't know, we might shorten the lunch break, might we?
Yeah,
It depends.
we'll try and crack them out. As it's speed fishing, we'll try and do some speed filming.
But I say, if we get distracted behind the cameras today and we miss anything, we do have a referee behind the anglers, so he will come and confirm that the scores are correct. And obviously anybody watching at home, you're more than welcome to chip in. Craig Straw, good luck to all the young anglers competing today. Thank you very much, sir. Fantastic fishery. It's just awesome for catching fish, and it's ideal for youngsters, isn't it?
But it's ideal for anybody starting, you know what I mean? Because you get in there, you catch fish, and that's how you learn whether you like fish or catching fish or not.
It's a great introduction to pole fishing as well, because you only need a top kit, so you don't need all the rollers, you don't need the full, the full pole setup.
Well, that's something following on from yesterday that is in the pipeline. Speaking to Ian McCormack at Nitro and whatever, it was my idea before all this to have like a national starter kit, like a set kit that you can go to and you can get it there, and it's a good entry level point, access point to get people going at a decent price, because well, we don't want to be priced out of the market. Well, it's hard to get into.
I got my first starter kit from Woolworths, I think. Was it a Winfield, Craddock starter kit? I can't remember.
They probably should have been struck off. Or
well, I'm still using it today.
Badly, and you haven't improved, like, yeah. No, that was probably very irresponsible. That was irresponsible.
They shut down like 30 years ago, didn't they?
After that, yeah. I'll tell you what, Ricky Martin's a flying machine, isn't he? Hey?
Sacking, isn't
he? He is, but he don't just say he looks good doing it to me.
Mind you, Oliver's in again.
We'll be rotating the anglers so that everybody gets a chance to be on camera. So there's 4 matches going head to head at the minute. You can obviously see the 2 in front of us.
They're just going fish for fish, these 2.
Yeah, these 2 just fish for fish.
It's going to be tight, isn't it? And that's what we want. You've got to get into the heads of those people, you know. Have we got? We should have probably put the score up for them too, shouldn't we?
I have done so.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh right, we just need to update it, like.
I am, as we speak.
Oh, are you? I'm sorry, mate.
If you want to know how many fish they've caught, we can tell you, Steve.
Steve on the ball, yeah.
Yeah.
So Steve on the ball as always.
We're fishing ahead.
What we should do, Steve.
All right, that's my name, Steve. Do you need a hand?
Yeah. What we should do, Steve, is set up a speed fishing event.
Yeah.
Oh, wasn't there a Harry Enfield sketch?
Yeah, that's exactly what it was, wasn't it? Let me go and have a wander behind the pit and say, I want to get a feel for it, bring it back here to what they're doing.
Yeah, come back and talk to us in a minute.
Yeah, it's exciting stuff, actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
It can't help but look off, idea. It's a tight one, isn't it?
Well, we're already excited and we're only been a few minutes in, haven't we? So, yeah, 30-minute matches, obviously, so it's going to turn around really, really quickly.
I just hope Steve's keeping an eye on the time. We did start bang on 1:45, didn't we? So,
well,
we're 10 minutes in as we speak, or should be. I don't suppose you've got a timer up, have you?
Yeah, I've got a timer up. Yeah. As soon as that goes down to 0, I'm calling you all out.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, we've just got to try and concentrate on doing absolutely everything. But like we say, we have got, if we mess something up behind the camera, we have got somebody that's counting.
Yeah,
so.
we've got adjudicators. They'll put us right.
So, yeah, if you're in the area, come down and this is great fun. It really is. I think it's because you know it's going to be over so quickly.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we've sort of had a bait allowance as well. We've given them a pint of 4mm pellets per round, and any that they don't use go back into the bucket and they get a fresh pint basically. And then they've got a pint of 6mm hookers, hard pellet again obviously, but they're there to last them the whole match, but that shouldn't be a problem.
They won't be short about it anyway.
No, they won't.
But no, we've made sure everybody's got the same. Basically.
Yeah. We tried to make it exactly the same for everyone. The only difference is they've got their own seat boxes and they've supplied their own rigs. But like you say, it's pellet only, so they've all got a banded hook.
So we've given them the top kits, we've given them the landing nets, and we've given them the bait.
Yeah.
so yeah. Well,
that was another one for all of that.
I'm slightly jealous sat here watching it. I want to be involved. I want to be fishing against you, Sean. Maybe me and you'll have a 30 minute
next week.
At lunchtime, should we do a quick 30 minutes? We'll have 7 minutes either side.
Yeah, can I choose my peg though? I'm going to have that one outside my pod.
Yeah, where they bit your finger off.
Yeah. Yeah, we stayed here last night in some glamping pods, and they were really
separate
nice.
Pods,
as well.
I might add.
Yeah, separate pods.
After night before last shenanigans about joining you in the hot tub.
I can't believe you didn't take up my offer, mate. That's another one for
you can
see how,
this is going to be really tight.
And Oliver's
Ollie's just pinged off that one. That might be the difference here as well.
Yeah, just pinging off a fur, yeah.
Losing.
Make sure you got a sharp hook.
Yeah.
I'd be changing that every round if I was these guys.
Yeah. Did he nearly lose landing there? Oh, bless him. But lots of fish down the edges here. You're like everyone said, you don't need to fish far out. They're just slapping it over and. There's tails up everywhere.
The water's boiling, isn't it? Down on Oliver's margin. I know when I've fished it before, there's so many fish in your peg, you find it hard to actually hook one. It sounds crazy, but
yeah. I can't imagine we're going to get a quiet spell today. And normally you get a little quiet spell in a match, don't you?
Yeah, might not, because like you say, that little break in between matches will probably just rile the fish up even more. They'll be thinking, where's the food? Ty's
just flicking his rig over next to, he's got a little set of rushes to his right, and they seem to be queued up underneath there, but just stretching himself a little lead there. I think the difference has only been where Oliver's lost a fish, so I think they've both hooked the same amount of fish. Yeah, you ain't got a lot of time to adjust yourself on this.
No, if you snap up or anything, that could be, well, disastrous, or even tangle yourself up.
We've only got 16 minutes and that'll be the, and we'll be out again. He's into another quick fish, but both anglers have got fish in the net again.
The thing is, with the fish going back, you stand a chance.
It's frenetic.
I know during COVID when we went pleasure fishing and we weren't using nets and that, we went up to Lake Ross and I swear you were catching the same one over and over, which don't matter either.
Steve, do you want to go on Facebook and drive some traffic across?
You can do that.
Yeah, just let them know what's going on, because this is incredible. This is just fantastic.
This.
These lads, I tell you what, didn't you say you were struggling to figure this out, Sean?
Yeah.
This venue.
It just goes to show, doesn't it?
These lads know how to do it.
My abilities.
Look, he's putting one back, and he's
you
still
mean the
fishing.
lack of extent to your abilities?
Yeah.
I like that. Look, he's still got a fish in the landing net that he's putting back, and he's already flicking his top kit over to get the next one on, and he has.
Yeah, they're the boys, aren't they? Let me just.
Oh, crikey. You'd struggle to catch much quicker than this.
Start the wife beater till dinner time.
I think Ty might be employing the tactic of just scooping the fish out of the water without hooking them.
Yeah. Both anglers into fish again. Look. Oh, he's got his own. Oliver Sawyer's just playing his.
I suppose hooking a bigger fish isn't an advantage either. You're not getting anything for the weight, and it's probably going to take you twice as long to get that fish in, where your competitor could be catching 2.
Part of the reasons we've come to Jansen's though is because they're pretty much all the same size,
yeah,
aren't they?
More or less,
they're more or less within the pound to £2 sort of thing. So, yeah, great fun. So yeah, we'll be having, after each round, we'll be having short breaks just to switch the anglers around so that everyone gets their chance on peg 1 and peg 2.
Will we be staying on commentary?
No, we're gonna have to disappear each time also. So bear with us. Do come back to us because I shall need to change game names and things like that.
Of course, yeah.
It'll
give you time to go and make a cup of tea in between.
And tell everyone else what's going on and to get involved. Yeah, anybody, yeah, share it on your social media for us. Let's get these youngsters an audience today. So, like I say, we'll be filming this all day. There'll be till about 6:30 tonight, I think. The final could be around about that sort of time. So
we can try and squeeze it up a little bit because obviously we want to get home tonight at some point, don't we, Mike?
We do.
It's been a long weekend.
I'd be more interested in having a go than getting home, to be honest, Sean. And this is so quick. There's very little room for error, is there? It's just a top kit and a landing net. Awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, it's almost back to basics, isn't it? It's
yeah, I can't keep up with it. Ty's literally, he's almost got his landing net in the water waiting. He's just slapping that rig over, and his landing net's already waiting for the fish. That's the way to do it. At the end of each match, we'll show you the leaders, because obviously there's 3 other matches that we're not filming, and there will be through the until all 8 competitors have faced each other, and then
yeah, we've got a line of 8 anglers at the minute, and they're all fishing against each other in pairs, aren't they? And like you say, that will rotate, so everyone faces everyone, and that's when the point system will come into play.
It's manic. It's proper manic. I love it. Oliver just a couple of fish behind at the minute.
I can see you coming up here to give it a go in one of the opens, Mike.
I don't know if I counted that one for Ty or not. I think that was one that we'd counted.
I'm sure we'll be corrected if we miss anything.
We will check at the end of each. It's manic, but a lot of us have fish, bringing it back. And you need that little quiet spell, and if your opponent nicks them for your fish. As the reason that Oliver's those fish behind us, should imagine, is because the first couple he pulled out of. It's relentless. Ty's back on it. They're very efficient, these
they can
young anglers.
They're moving fast.
They are moving fast.
It's almost a blur.
Yeah.
You might have to use your slow motion effect.
I'm going to need 20-minute break in between these half-hour matches just to get over it, I think. There's very little room for doing anything else. He's a machine, you know. Well, all of them are. I can only actually see 4 anglers, but they're all catching quick, aren't they?
So we're already 20 minutes into this first match. There's only 10 minutes left. That really is quick turnaround, isn't it? I think they'll need to catch their breath as well in between rounds.
They're going to be super excited, aren't they? They're going to be like adrenaline fueled, wanting to get onto the next, which peg they're on next, because they're all going to rotate.
They won't need any Red Bull today, or Monster, whatever the kids drink nowadays.
No, these guys are going to be buzzing. I think Ollie's just sorting his rig out. I don't know if he's got a tangle or...
What's the score, Mike?
18-15 by my count.
18-15?
I know, he probably already had like...
That's 1 a minute almost.
Yeah, it's that quick, isn't it?
I reckon Ty's done this before. He's releasing fish and he's fishing at the same time.
Leicester's on board. Look, morning Leicester. Hi from the Feel Good Fishing Show. I might have been one fish in front there, according to our referee, but
Right, the referee's keeping count.
yeah. Well, yeah, well, I thought I've got that as 1915, but
It's not up to us, is it? We're not the adjudicators.
no. Right, well, we'll have the footage of peg 1 and 2 anyway, so the referees will switch round as well. We've got some parents involved here, but no parent is going to referee their own child. So we've got some other volunteers here also, so a little bit more information to hand today. But both anglers in again. I like the bright elastics.
Yeah.
They're really good visual, aren't
Yeah.
they? Sort of both get their fish. So hopefully we haven't made any mistakes on the scoreline, but yeah, if necessary, obviously we'll always revert back to the referee's decision. So one of the rules is they do have to be landed in the landing net, and they do have to be returned in the landing net. So there's no swinging fish if they're small enough to do so.
No dropping
No dropping fish back into the venue. So it's crazy. Fish a minute. Crikey, you'd need some nets here and an open, wouldn't you? I'm confusing myself now.
It's terrible reception here, and I'm linked up to. It kept dropping off on
on
Facebook.
Starlink?
Finish, can't connect. Yeah, and I'm.
Are you sure you're connected properly?
Well, I've got a terrible signal, but I'm not on the Starlink, so. But
I'm connected to the Starlink.
Nothing
but
new
I've
from
got
my
comment.
phone.
Or does it automatic? No, it should go, if it's connected via Wi-Fi to Starlink, it should just, shouldn't it? It should,
Yeah.
but it kept finished.
But you've had a little face.
I might
Yeah,
have,
there's then it turned to
I've got two screens in front of me and my YouTube's slightly behind. I might have looked at YouTube and watched so this is why we will always drop back to what the referee says. I think it might be 17:20 now actually.
It was 17:15.
Yeah, well they're literally
No, I
catching a
only
fish a
walked
minute.
it. Yeah, I only walked
Catching a
it.
fish a minute.
Yeah, I know.
Don't turn
We're
around.
20 minutes
you'll
in, he's
miss
got
one.
20 fish.
Yeah.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's exactly what we hoped it would
Hook a
be.
duck.
Don't start that.
Hook a
start all
duck.
that.
Rubbish. Absolute
So we've
rubbish.
got 7 minutes
But the people
left.
that are behind are not calling it hook a duck. They're like, how can we catch up? Because we're not obviously catching quick enough.
You need a landing net. You need another landing net, snap.
Is it snapped?
Yeah, the head's gone and everything, it's all in the lake.
Oh, there's another.
But he's got a fish on, so he's just playing around a fish at the minute.
And drama as well. As Oliver's catching up now.
Right, I thought they were pretty good bits of kit then, but
We've been kindly donated a load of gear for the guys to use, but
It's got to be fun doing it as well, isn't it? Especially because they know. I mean, Steve's cat, they know the old yeah, it's more exciting than sat there before. It's good.
a little bit of drama there further up the lake because we've lost a landing net. So,
fish on.
he's got a fish on, bless him. He's caught that many, he's destroyed the net.
How long left, Steve?
5 minutes.
5 minutes left to go this round.
5 minutes. I'll give everybody a countdown.
19, 20, 25.
That's what we've got, so we're
You
back
got
in
that?
line with the referee.
1920.
Yep.
That's what we wanted to see, isn't it?
Oh.
Oh, they just knocked one off. That could have been really crucial
Well,
fish.
people are going to be cursing losing by one, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the difference at the minute. It's not the ones they've caught, it's the ones they've lost.
Yes.
That's what's the difference at the minute. But Ollie now just about to pull level.
Has he got it?
They could have a little
No,
break in
he's-
between, and fish will be gagging for it, won't they? They'll be like,
Fighting hard, these fish.
20
drawn,
all.
that's
We're going to
Ollie.
have a first tie.
Ollie's drawn level
We are,
with.
we've already got a
well,
first
we've got
tie
4
in.
minutes to go. 4 minutes still to go in this head-to-head. Like I say, we'll be taking short 20-minute breaks, so feel free to drop in and out of today's films, and well, you can catch up later. Share everything to your social media. Let's get these youngsters an audience. Ty's just going through a bit of a quiet spell now, and Ollie's just caught up, and if he puts this one in the net, it'll be the first time he's gone in front.
Oh, getting pulled out of it.
That
could be the
Ty's
difference.
dad does. Oliver's mum didn't want to see that, but Ty's dad did want to see that.
It's all in the best of spirits. All in the best of
Best
spirit.
of spirits.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean we've tried to sort of say to the guys, look, this is a test event. It's a friendly, you know, just have some fun. But they're youngsters.
They're competitive.
They're competitive. They're not having any of it.
Well, let's face
Don't
it.
panic, lads. Come on, it's Ty.
Let's face it, Sean. They'd outfish me and you.
Yeah.
Yeah, got me in the net when the hoop goes. Right. As soon as that hoop goes.
Keep you cool, innit, at this stage.
Not fish on, Steve.
No fish on. We didn't
Ah,
know.
have you told them all that?
Yeah.
Oh right. So at the all out, it don't count.
No.
That's it. As soon as I shout up, yeah. And what
Right.
I'll do is I'll walk over there, like when it's getting close, so I can't influence that. I'll turn me back on them. You know what I mean?
Well, it'll be when the countdown says 0, Steve.
Are you putting the countdown on there?
It's already on there, mate. Yeah. So I'll shout it at 0, shall I?
I'm going home.
Yep.
I'm going home.
Both anglers just netting up there. Look. Getting distracted by what's going on with Steve.
This is what a match, eh?
It's awesome, isn't it?
What a starter for 10.
What we ought to do though, if we're going to get trouble with, we're needing some spares, we should have some spare nets behind, shouldn't we?
Yeah, it's poor planning.
Well, you didn't expect that to happen, really.
No, I didn't
did you?
expect
Well,
you.
poor planning. Are you having a pop again?
No, I
didn't
did expect that to happen.
No, I didn't really, but you should have done. Shouldn't? It's always the unexpected that makes
Yeah.
it the unexpected, isn't it?
Yeah.
I expect.
Expect so, yeah.
So you're going to give them like a when it comes a minute? Are we going to?
No,
No, it'll literally be. They've got 1 minute 35 seconds, and that'll be it. That'll be the first round done and dusted.
So you tell me when it's a minute to go then, and I'll let them know they've got a minute to go.
Was that? I think Oliver just caught as well, and I might have missed that. But
Sorry. Steve will be got it, and so's Ty. What's the score, Steve?
22 all.
22
Oh, yeah,
all,
it
and a
is.
minute to go, is it?
Yep, we've got 1 minute to go.
No, 1 minute 20. Oh no, I'm behind now. Sorry, yeah.
Minute to go! Don't panic! Don't panic! Minute to go!
Keep an eye on the time. We'll have to give it the all out. Sean, are you going to keep an eye on the
23, 22 to Ollie.
23, 22 to Ollie.
42 seconds left of this match?
Less than a
You're gonna
minute to
call it,
go.
innit?
All to play for. Ty's dad's biting his nails. And so would I be. So would I be. Whatever you do, don't panic.
How many
So
seconds?
even
How long
the,
we got left?
Even the draws will be
How long we got left? It's
20
in the net.
seconds.
It's in the net.
23 all. How long have we got? That clock's whipping round. As soon as my phone says 10:15, that'll be it.
10,
Oliver's going
9,
to put one in
8,
there.
7,
That's
6,
it.
5.
That's your lot.
So Ollie, that's that 20.
That's a draw, wasn't it?
Yeah, that last one didn't count.
No,
That one didn't count because he has to return it.
Looked like he had that in
Wowzers.
front of me, but yeah, that's the first one out of the way, and that
That's
was
the first
crazy.
head-to-head out of the way. So what you'll see at home when we fill this out is the F30 results. And we'll bring that to you as we go through the day. We'll update that so you can see how the other 3 head-to-heads went.
I suppose we could do that before the start of the next live, couldn't we?
Well, yeah, it won't really make much difference until we've got lots of information built into it. But yeah, so we're going to take a short break and we'll be back for the next head-to-head. So yeah, go make yourselves a cup of tea and come back and join us shortly. Cheers, guys.